Hello. So the book for today is Paulo Coelho's book. It's called The Alchemist. As we know about alchemy, it's the science of turning metals into gold. That's the basic meaning of alchemy that we understand. And that's why when we open the book, we begin to feel it may have some science fiction into it or something else. But the fact is, the alchemist for Paulo Coelho is someone who understands what life is. Understanding life is when you realize that your goals are somewhere near you, they are not far away. The hero of the book, or the main character of the book, there is no hero per se. The main character of the book is a boy who is belonging to the poor section of the society. He is a shepherd, alright? But remember, the shepherd is a biblical metaphor. It was Christ who had decided that Adam was to be a shepherd. So the first man on earth was also a shepherd. That way the boy is actually implied towards having a pure soul or something. The story begins like that, and this boy understands that he has a dream repeatedly, and that dream is haunting him. The dream is about there is a tree which is very scary, and he sees that tree again and again in his dream, and he sees a child scaring away his sheep, and he's very irritated with that because in real life he doesn't like people to disturb his sheep, but he understands that somehow or the other. So somehow or the other he was confused in the sense that his life, where does it, where does it stay, where does it belong to? So he finds success somewhere near his home. That sycamore, the fear that was there in the tree, is something which changed slowly. He understood that no, he is flinting away to Egypt in an imagination. He believed that if I go to Egypt, as the king had told him, as all the others who are involved in the story tell him, that if he goes to Egypt, he'll find his treasure. So he goes to the Egypt to see the pyramids. In the end, when he perhaps talks to God himself, he is talking to nature and God. So nature replies, if you hadn't seen the pyramids of Egypt, would you be as experienced as you are? So the overall message of the book is that we cannot become what we are, before experiencing what is there. So this is a very vital message which has been there across all books of religion. In the Gita, it says that you cannot understand life unless you experience it. So karma, that is why is the karma or karma as you call it, is the center of the understanding of Hinduism. The same goes for Christianity, where it says that you have to be a man of action to be loved by God. You have to be someone who does something, for the benefit of the society, for the good of the society. So every religion in one way or the other has propagated the same thing. Alright, and that's why his book is so inspiring to everyone. The next thing that is there in the book is about love. So his understanding of love is not a possessive sense of love. He loves the girl, he loves a lot of girls in the beginning because he's a youngster, but his understanding of love develops when he falls in love with the girl Fatima in Egypt. The literal meaning of the word Fatima is the daughter of God, okay, the daughter of the prophet. So his love to Fatima is exciting. He understands how he has changed, how he has become who he is because of Fatima. So this is what makes him who he is. He understands that life was never the way it has been now. So that's what makes him a changed man. And the final understanding that there is a connecting principle in nature. There is something which you can't avoid. You have to understand that there is a language being spoken. These are the phrases that the writer uses. There's a language being used by nature to convey its messages across all mediums. So alchemy in that sense becomes the science and art of understanding how to take something to its maximum usefulness and then not discard it because it has become useless, but because it has completed its cycle of its action in the realm of things. So then you become important to society because then you understand what is the usefulness of a particular thing and then change accordingly. And then you're not being selfish about changing the thing, it's because of the need. So that's why God says that when you have fulfilled your purpose in life, then you may return to me. The same happens. So that is why a base metal turns to gold symbolically, and then the same gold goes back to earth, and then from the earth you can make gold. That's how you become the alchemist, the owner of the magical science. But then again, there is no selfishness about it. Even when you become so capable, the beauty of it is that he goes back to Fatima, the same girl. He could have gone to any other girl if he had become, greedy or lustful and things like that, but that doesn't happen to him. His innate humanity is saved. So that's what The Alchemist is about. In the next video, we'll be sharing about some other book. Thank you.